Welcome back to Aether Race. Today we'll be doing a mock battle against one of the viewers of the channel. So we will be doing a mock battle against Luis. He requested a mock battle the week before last, so last Astra season. I told him I would do it this season, and I chose to do it the last day just so nobody accidentally watched it and found a way to beat his team. But yeah, he did have one request. He said not to use any damage reduction, which means we cannot use flame, which is damage reduction. So we also cannot use this team. So we cannot use Emerin, period, because Emerin is only on a team with flame. So we will be using this team with Sothis. Normally, I would not go against a team like this with Sothis, because it has Sothis' #1 enemy. Which is Luisluisluis. So, right off the bat, just by looking at it, you can smell the infantry pulse. And it is indeed an infantry pulse. So we have this May, +10/+8 with Blarfox, Refined for Speed, Fury Desperation, Infantry Pulse, and HP Attack 2. We have this Duma, Chill Speed, Leaf, +3 Flowers, Death Blow, and Reposition. A +1 Tracer, Quicken Pulse. We have this Kid Merrick with Wind Sweep set, which is very annoying. Very good counter for Brave Hector, which I don't have, and I do have Brave Hector, I just don't use him. And of course, my #1 enemy when I'm using Sothis, Luisluisluis. Luisluisluis does so much damage, it's just incredibly horrible experience to try to fight her. But this is why we have Mr. I don't like Infantry Pulse, so we have Impulse type Nils, which is my #1 counter against Infantry Pulse. So there's actually two ways I found with this team to go at it. First, I'm going to show you this straight up Sothis takes everything, and then I will show you the other way. So for starters, we just want to break stuff.
You have my trust.
We want to at least test one of these traps so we know which one's the real one. Since this is closest and we have a dancer, we are pretty safe to taste this one.
Yeah.
Which is turned out not to be the real one, so we can easily move out of the way.
Close your eyes.
And we can destroy this stat. And that's pretty much it. So turn 1, 3 of his units get their special, and immediately Luisluisluis loses it because she has the least HP. There's another problem for him that we will find out later, but for now,
Over here?
we want to get Regan a little bit of health.
Consider it done.
We can move
I'll
them
do
like
it.
this. All right.
Yeah.
One more turn to
With
set up.
utter certainty. Why not?
All right, and now thanks to even Pulse tie, none of his units have their special ready,
A time to
which
celebrate.
means we are free to tank.
Okay. Over here?
Can destroy this and get back in position. All right, without it, we can actually survive Luisluisluis. We can go after Leaf.
Consider it done.
Reposition.
Close your eyes. Yeah.
We can go after her, but it's kind of dangerous. So what we want to do is
What do you need?
lock these units over here.
A fine evening.
It doesn't really matter if this is the real one. If it's the real one, then they get gravity trapped. If it's the fake one, then Trasier is dead, so it really doesn't matter for us. Because all we want to do is get Regan out of the way. So Regan is fast enough to survive that. Now the real problem with this map is the traps. The traps are very annoyingly placed. Not the traps, I'm sorry, the Aether. The Aether is kind of in an awkward position for me to get it with any semblance of speed.
Oh, I'll do it. With utter certainty. I won't lose.
As you can see, it's already turn 6. Alright, so we can kill Duma. We just need to be able to get the Aether, which again, as I just said, is the problem.
A fine evening.
So,
Over
we
here?
can do it like this.
Okay.
Regan, which is a full health, so
I won't lose.
she's easily able to take him out.
My trust.
Go this way,
Why not?
dance,
Consider it done.
take out the Aether,
Yeah.
and take out Duma. So this is the Sothis tanks. But there is another way to go against this team, which you have to be careful because this is a much easier way for the enemy to approach you. And that is by switching these two around like this. So we want to set up Regan
Over here?
to destroy this and get back. We want to destroy stuff because we need a space to work with. And once again, we're going to test this trap because we have a dancer.
Oh, I'll do it. A time to celebrate.
And we can just pivot out of the way.
I can do this.
Now Sultans isn't able to heal, but that is fine. Because what we want to do is move Regan up one
What
spot,
do you need?
dancer,
Over here?
and she's easily able to take out Lycitia and get back to safety.
A fine
And on this
evening.
place,
Close your eyes.
we can set up Sothis to tank these two. Now we don't want to
Have my
involve
trust.
Altina in any way because Leaf will kill her. So
What is your desire? Consider it done.
we just wait. So Sothis is able to take on Leaf as well as May. Alright, so this is the best part scenario because we can easily destroy this over here
Yeah.
and use Regan to kill Trasier while avoiding the traps, and then set up Regan again to test this trap,
Okay.
have Neil's dancer,
Over here?
and then take her out.
A time to celebrate.
Meanwhile, we just continue to move forward.
A fine evening. It will be done.
As you can see, this is a lot more faster since we didn't actually have to wait for the infantry pulse to take
I
place.
won't lose.
But again, we are kind of being held down by the how difficult it is to get this Aether.
I can do this. Over here? What is your desire? You have my trust. Why not? A time to celebrate.
Alright? Now from here, we can't really kill Duma.
Consider it done. Okay.
Well, we can with
What do you
Nils,
need?
but
Yeah.
we still need to get the Aether. Now this is turn 5, so Regan doesn't have her,
Over here? With utter certainty.
whatchamacallit,
Okay.
Canto, but with a little reposition and a little teamwork,
I'll do it.
we can take out Duma. So the annoying part of this map is that Duma always goes to the left side. I have tried it many ways. And he always goes to that left side, meaning that Aether is very annoying to get. So this is kind of like a cav line, but not really. Like, it has the same oppressive presence as a cav line. It does give you a small time to set up just because they can't reach you all the way at the back. But because of this wall right here, it makes it like a cav line. Because all of this area is under distress, so you can get attacked anywhere on this line over here. So this is why Regan being able to hit and come back is really useful. You don't need 2 dancers. I just happen to have a team with 2 dancers because, again, if you test this trap, you can easily reposition out. Counting, you don't have anything over here. It all depends on where your buildings are. This is how I always set up my buildings. So that is how it is. But yeah, there isn't a lot of debuffs other than the darks and the bright shining dark shine. And this Merrick with wind sweep is very difficult to do if you're doing it with a melee unit. This week I'm running Fjorm as the only melee unit, and I wouldn't bring her for this just because double green mage is not particularly favorable for her. And since I'm running Null Sea Disrupt and not Shield Pulse, I can't have my Mirror Shield on turn 1. So even Lycitia will probably be able to do a lot of damage to Fjorm with Astra, because it is imperative that if I'm gonna tank, I get rid of their infantry pulse. And the reason I say the second one is a lot more easier for you to get hit like that is because if Regan has pulse smoke, then just destroying this, getting her dance, and going after Lycitia will pulse smoke your entire team, meaning your infantry pulse is dead. But yeah, it is a really good team, very fast units. Lycitia happens to be the slowest, and Lycitia is not known for being slow, but she does have like Swiss Sparrow when she attacks. So, but yeah, I do like your team a lot. Luis is very annoying. Is, like I said, it's kind of like a cab line variation, and with Leaf over here being able to cover a lot of terrain, like 1, 2, 3 here, here, and here. You kind of have to bait from this spot. Now, with Amaranth and Pulse Smoke, and I can tank from here on as long as I have Flame. Even without Flame, I can still tank from, even without the Pulse Smoke, I can still tank from here. I just have to heal the 7 damage from Duma, and she will be able to like tank everything with Flame for damage reduction. But you say you need 1 damage reduction, so I will not be using damage reduction. But yeah, that's it for this mock battle. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. Bye. Okay, let me click. Bye.